Well, I think what I'm going to do is just build the PC, put the motherboard right on this motherboard tray, and just let it chill out right there. It'll definitely look cool, but I'm going to have to be careful, because if I drop anything metal or like a screw or a screwdriver or a piece of wire or anything on it, possibility of frying it. But I mean, it'll be just like you know, like a test chassis that you would use. So I wouldn't recommend doing this at home with any of your computer, you know, especially if it's expensive, because you know there's always that risk. But I'm not going to put the new motherboard on. I'm going to wait until I can get a decent case, decent power supply. I'm just going to throw the old motherboard that was already on it back on there. And here it is. It goes on like this. Fits very nicely. And just pop some screws into it. This is a good way actually to show people how to work on computers, because you don't have the case in front of you, you know. But when you're putting a motherboard on a motherboard tray, you should always leave the screws a little bit loose while you're installing the rest of them, in case you have to move the motherboard just a slight bit to get the rest of the screws to fit in. Learned that the hard way the first time I ever built a computer. I decided that I was going to tighten the screws before they were all in, and I ended up having to take them all out and start over again a couple times. So, always good to leave the first couple screws loose so that it lines the rest of the screw holes up, and then you can go ahead and tighten them all down. Don't tighten them too tight though. PCB is pretty tough, but it's not indestructible. And here's my last one. Great. So there's that. There's the motherboard. I don't have to put anything in there, so that's good. Just gonna have to sit like this actually, so let me turn you guys around here a little bit. That's better. Let's see a little bit better. But anyway, wires cleaned up here. This is that probe I was telling you about. It's I'll show you the actual thermometer. It's up there on the wall. I have it taped up there because, well, because that's just how I am. That's how I roll, son. Get back to this motherboard here. Looks like what I could do is just connect everything. Connect the VGA. keyboard. Well, that's right. The other nice thing about the new motherboard that I just got, it's got gigabit Ethernet, so it'll be a lot faster than this one. This one's 10/100, and the other one is 10/100/1000, and my router is a gigabit router, so that'll match up nicely. Probably just this back. These cables rest down in here. Set up my hard drives like this. Goes here. This one goes here. The way this motherboard works is it's got 4 IDE headers, 2 which run on the RAID, it's a Promise chip on the board, and then the 2 other headers are just regular IDE, Ultra ATA, of course. This being an older board, it's either ATA 33 or 66, so depending on the hard drives you have, it'll automatically select speed. So I think what I'm going to do is leave the hard drive out, I'm sorry, not the hard drive, the CD-ROM I'm going to leave out because I really don't use it, just for setup basically. So there we have hard drives like that, and then power supply. I think I am going to what am I going to do with it? Well, I could just move some of this junk. Lots of junk in this room right now. Good stuff. Good. Put that sucker right there. Put it right